the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia's.
Good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA. Look at the 76ers starting group. Jabari Walker is out there at Paul George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Embiid in at center. And for Brooklyn, we've got Matisse Thybulle. Hield is out there with Fultz. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the 5. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. We talked about Joel Embiid specifically and what he wants his team to do against him, and coach said, I want us to make life difficult for him. Every time he catches it in the post, I want us to push back and be physical with him. If he's out on the perimeter, I want to put a hand up on every single shot. Let's see if coach's message resonates. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
And then Simmons slams it in.
Big-time flush from Simmons. You see how powerful he can be.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to McCain. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. George with the steal. Here's Maxey. Guarded by Fultz. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Here's Fultz. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And it's never easy trying to stop Fultz. When he's driving to the rim, he just kind of bullies his way through the defense.
And that one is good. Maxey's got his second basket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
It's good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to McCain. And these teams have had different stories so far in the NBA Cup. Greg, one is undefeated. The other is under 500 in these games.
Yeah, so that 3-0 team has major motivation, right? They want to keep the momentum going. But don't sleep on their opponent. They want to win to register some positive momentum and also focus on the regular season.
Hield. They get it back. Claxton on the follow.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Kelly Oubre comes in for Jabari Walker. Quentin Grimes is checked in for George. And it's Edgecombe in for Jared McCain. And RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform. The most with any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
Here's Claxton back to Williams. Claxton the pass to Williams. No good with the triple. 76ers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Grimes with the bucket.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
The Nets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Shepard the pass to Claxton. Now Shepard. Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Philadelphia with the ball. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Maxey with it. 35 points for him last game against Orlando. The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the night. And the technical free throw is good.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
Just 5 to shoot. Let's go. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark as we wrap up the first. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Hey guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
Taking a look at the 76ers. George is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Oubre. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Three-pointer, Heel. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
And you see that burst of speed from Edgecombe. He just blows by the defense there.
Greg, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Pass to Edgecombe. Going inside. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Tyrese Maxey. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Walker comes in for Oubre. Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about. Nasty.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Left side, George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So there's no way around it, RJ. Last season was a disappointing one for Paul George.
Yes, it was marked by injuries and underperformance. His numbers took a big dip. The move from LA to Philly was not as easy for PG.
The Nets making a switch here. And he's checked in.
You know what makes George so valuable offensively is his effectiveness both on and off the ball. He's equally good as a ball handler or a spot-up shooter.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Back over to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Allie. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by George. Walker's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers. Fultz looking around. Simmons. A Not going to go that time. Good D by Embiid. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
Love the activity from Embiid, just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive, getting rewarded for it there.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jared McCain looks to continue his promising start. And Quentin Grimes, a revelation last season. And let's not forget, number 3 pick, B.J. Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
Maxey's checked in for Edgecombe.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Embiid kicks to Maxey. To the middle, here's Walker. Can't get it to fall.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
For the 3. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to George. And Zaire Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Walker. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Paul George. And here's Maxey outside. Wolf grabs the miss.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And Clowney can't get it to go. The 76ers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
Pass to Wolf. Oubre with the steal. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid.
Andre Drummond.
Here's Shepard. He's covered by Maxey. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And have not had as much success in the paint this quarter. Everything has been from the perimeter. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Maxey, that's a 2-pointer. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers on top, up 2. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball, get stops, and I think the kids just moving the ball, playing together. We've been doing that, and we got some hot guys, and we got to keep fitting them.
Ball movement is key, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions, sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team is playing.
And over to Shaq now, your take on the Nets. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing from Tyrese Maxey.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Buddy Hield is out there with Markelle Fultz. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Fultz the pass to Simmons. Good D by Embiid. Philadelphia leading by 4. So Richard, from title contender to in the lottery. What went wrong for the Sixers last year?
Well, we could start at the top. Joel Embiid's health. He only played in 19 games. Then their young superstar Tyrese Maxey, he missed 30 games. And Paul George, he hyperextended his knee in the preseason and never looked comfortable all year. It was a nightmare year in Philly. Should be looking for Hield. What a great pass.
Hield's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay for the line.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And checking out some numbers for Ben Simmons. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. And ranked among the top 10 in scoring, he can fill it up with the best of them.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Fultz dishes to Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
This is where you get Simmons the ball moving downhill towards the cup.
The 76ers leading. Timeout called the 76ers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's going to nail it.
Simmons against George. From deep, Maxey. It fails to fall. Now shooting just a little better than 50%. 5 for 9. Simmons against Maxey. And it's sent back by George.
An elite defender. PG excels at being at the right place at the right time.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Edgecombe's checked in. Fultz the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And tonight belongs to Simmons. When he's looking for his shot, Big Ben is a problem.
Pass to Edgecombe. And the rejection by Claxton. And it's George missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Hield kicks to Simmons. Back to Hield. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers trail by 3. And we hear a lot about 6'11" Nick Claxton's effect on defense. RJ, what's your opinion?
Well, it's not just his rim protection, but he can pop out and affect shots in the mid-range. He guards multiple positions well, and his defensive versatility, that's not easy.
Oh, yes! You want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
Timeout called, the Nets. Both teams deciding to change it up. And a look at the top three-point shooting small forwards this season in the NBA. Every wingman should have that shot in his arsenal, and these guys certainly do. Fifth best, Paul George.
I mean, you've got a dilemma when it comes to any of the guys on that list. Stay up tight on them on the perimeter, and you risk them blowing by you. But if you back off, you might get your feelings hurt.
Hurt in a big way, Greg. The damage they do from three-point range is immense. These are some cold-blooded killers from long range.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Pass to Clowney. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. To the paint, here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
I'd like to see that PG getting after it.
There's 47 seconds left in the third.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. The 76ers trail by 3. Pass to Drummond. Again, Philadelphia.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
Inside. Misses in close. For Philadelphia, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And here's George. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. For the lead. Gets a hand on it, and it's good. But hold on, the officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one, and so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Nets lead by 1. And we're coming back in just... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
Before this quarter starts,
and I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Drummond, Quentin Grimes out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. Here's Maxey. No good that time. Nets leading by 3. It's Williams. Oh, look out! Look out!
That's how you finish.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Maxey looking it over. Bryant. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Shepard, the pass to Wolf. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
defensive foul.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Fields checked in for the Nets. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Jabari Walker comes in for Oubre. Count it.
You can tell Maxey enjoys moving the ball. He likes setting up other guys.
Simmons passes to Wolf. Hield from outside. They get it back. The 76ers trail by 5. McCain gets a wide open look. Sinks the 3-pointer. McCain's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
And they need to use that momentum, clawing their way back via fast break points.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Outside, Maxey. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Embiid. To the inside. A nice shot by McCain.
And that's the thing about a superstar like Embiid. He does have a score-first mentality, but he trusts his teammates. He knows when to make the right pass.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Malik Beasley. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Timeout called the 76ers. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
Outside, Maxey. McCain against Hield. McCain, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Shots good by Simmons.
When it all clicks, you see why Simmons was the #1 overall pick.
Here's Embiid. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Paul George is checked in for Philadelphia.
Fourth quarter.
Three-pointer Hield. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. George in the post. Defended by Thybulle. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
The pressure that PG puts on the defense can't be understated. It's constant.
Good on both.
That's what they needed from him. Unaffected by the pressure.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're leading by 1. There's 1:47 left to play in the final quarter. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Ben Simmons.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Thybulle, the pass to Shepard. From deep. And McCain pulls it down. 76ers trailing. Down low. Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
Smart pass. You'll have to love that all-around game of Tyrese Maxey.
Here's Shepard. He's covered by Maxey. And then Simmons slams it in. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the point.
It's McCain on the wing. Good on the three-point shot. McCain's got 10 points in the quarter.
This team wants Maxey to have the ball in his hands. He is a great decision maker that gets better every year.
Here's Shepard. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. The lead is 2. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on Nick Claxton.
Yeah, don't make a habit of this. We've seen games where Embiid shoots 20 free throws or more. He is so good at getting himself to the line.
Two-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Hield way outside. Got it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver. Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
Pass to Claxton. To the middle. Here's Simmons. Moves back up. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Love the aggressiveness there by Simmons coming up big.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Yeah, the line with 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
Timeout called the Nets. They trail by 3. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 20 seconds left in the fourth. There's the 3. Misses the 3. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game out.
Healed way outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn. So Philadelphia wins it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Well, Paul, this team seems to be rounding into shape. What is your sense of the chemistry right now?
Really good, real beneficial. It's great that we was able to pick this one up. That's what it's about. We don't care if it's a blowout or if it's a close one. We need to learn how to do both. So it's great. We were able to pick this up. Good quality team win.
Good luck on continuing to build that chemistry.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. So long, everyone.